Okay, so we're going to start this particular chapter, which we're going to call it Chapter 8, the cell membrane or cell transport. And it really focuses on the cell membrane. So let me write this down. So we're going to focus on the cell membrane and her purpose. And so I want you to think for just a minute, as we've kind of ventured through the cell, what is the purpose of the cell membrane? Like, why is it necessary for our bodies to have boundaries? And of course, one of the reasons was stopping the spread of disease. So having this membrane around our little organelles and encasing our DNA actually protects us, and it helps in stopping the spread of infectious disease. And but another way for this too is to keep or get rid of materials. Yesterday in our review with our our cellular respiration review, one of the questions was, well, what happens with the ATP after it gets manufactured in the mitochondria? And the bottom line, of course, is it's going to get distributed throughout the body, throughout the cells. You've got cells that are going to be diffusing and sending materials and sharing those materials. So keep and get rid of materials, that's going to be stuff in solution. It's going to be ATP. It's going to be food. It's going to be an endless supply of things that the cell needs to get the job done. Okay, so there's a couple of vocab terms that we need to think about. So vocabulary, let's make a list. So we've got osmosis. And so you'll have to look up what osmosis means. And let's see. Then the next one is isotonic, hypotonic, and hypertonic. Okay, so these are all terms that are going to fit under the umbrella of osmosis. So here is our first assignment. So we're talking about the cell membrane. We need to know its makeup. We need to know how it works. We need to understand what it looks like. And so now I want you to use the cutouts. So use the cutouts from the homework that you did last night to assemble your membrane. There is also another term that we need to look at, and it's going to be the fluid mosaic model. So I want you, for the first part, I want you to look up the definitions for osmosis, and of course the definitions for isotonic, hypertonic, and hypotonic. Excuse me, I said those backwards. I also want you to look at fluid mosaic, and then I want you to construct or assemble your membrane. And when you get done with these things, check off with me in class, and then you can move into the second part of the lecture.